What do kids know about spending money?
What are you going to do, Homer?
I have a story to tell everyone, and it's about Jason Graves, and it's about how he bought me an Xbox 360.
Yeah, there we go. After you sang so many times, I got to find myself an Xbox 360.
Now it's a little beat up, but it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful in its own way. Now, I need to tell this story from the beginning because this goes back a little bit.
It does. It took its sweet time getting there.
When I was in the process of making merch for my channel, I realized if I was going to be sending out something that's a little cheaper, a lot of people are going to get it. And I wasn't sure I wanted my home address going out to that many people. So I signed up for a P.O. box. And I also did something called informed delivery, which is if you don't want to see, like, if you don't want to, like, go check on your P.O. box all the time just to see if anyone sent you anything, they'll actually send you an email when something's coming. So I signed up for informed delivery, and a little ways into it, I get an email, and it says that there's a package coming from GameStop. And I was like, that's weird. Now, here's the first thing I thought. Someone had messaged me on Blue Sky saying that, hey, is it okay if I send you something? Because they really liked the sticker pack I sent them.
You thought it was them,
like,
and then you realized,
yeah, totally.
wait a second, this guy wouldn't have my address.
Exactly, because I sent everything with the P.O. box out, and I was like, huh, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh no, Jason bought me an Xbox 360. That's the first, because you had mentioned having a GameStop gift card, and I was just like, oh no, he did me a kindness.
What do you mean, oh no? Why is that an oh no?
Because it's just like, you got me a gift, now it's like, I don't know.
You got me one too, so now we're even.
That's true. That's true.
You got me Hello Pac-Man. I even streamed it for like 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I called you out on it. Basically, I was like, did you order something? You were like, what? What the hell is this?
Yeah, I had to play dumb.
Yeah, it was so funny because there's one line that I've been quoting with Sakina like for the past week, and it was when it's like I was just talking about it, and you were like, huh, that's weird. You're like just playing that. You're like, I think GameStop wanted it to be a surprise. Maybe GameStop wanted it to be a surprise. That's weird. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll wait. I had a very strong hunch as to what was coming. And sure enough, it was the Xbox 360. Now we need to transition into the fucking GameStop portion.
Oh my god. Well, I guess I'll tell the story from my point of view.
Yeah, I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear the
So
full
I
thing.
get this fucking gift card for $120 to GameStop, and my first thought was to make a shit post on this channel where I go to GameStop and like vlog spending it. So I go to some GameStops and film them, and I don't really find anything I want, but I do see that some of them have, like, 2 of them had a 360, so I'm like, I could buy this and then send it to Hayden because he wants one, and that would be fun, right? And then I'm like, wait a second, why would I?
Kind gesture.
Yeah, I'm like, why would I pay for the shipping on that? That doesn't make any sense. What if I just order it from GameStop's website and just send it to him directly? That's the play here, right? Because even then, I can like include some games with the order. Just spend the whole gift card, right? So that's what I did.
Yeah,
I go home and I
order.
Yeah, I ordered a 360 for him. I didn't know what. Like, I did choose the slim model just because they're more reliable than the older one, right?
Yeah.
And I knew you wanted one with HDMI. You're not guaranteed to get one with HDMI with the older looking one. Yeah. So, yeah. Oops. Oh God, my earpiece. Oh, my earpiece. Okay, so yeah, I order that, and I order a few games. I wasn't sure if you had any 360 games at all. I thought you might have just because you didn't have the system. I didn't know if you had any games. Mm-hmm. So I got I got the bare necessities. I got you Halo 3 and
the simple
Halo 1 remake and NCAA because you said you never played one of those games before, which is weird to me.
It's true. Yeah, you got me 09, and then the Sega Genesis collection, which was hype.
Yeah. I got you 09 literally because it was the cheapest one that they actually had. They only had in my defense, they only had 09 and 13 listed on the website, and 13 was like $15. Mm-hmm. So
yeah,
09 was like $4.99 or something.
So is that like almost everything up until like you bought it and sent it my way?
Well, I mean, it took fucking forever to get there. When did I order it? I ordered it on like a Friday.
Yeah.
And you didn't get it until like the next Tuesday?
They
next
shipped
Monday?
that thing all over the place. It was bouncing over me several times.
It went from Grapevine, Texas to Atlanta, back to Dallas to Jacksonville, and then it was stuck in Jacksonville for like 4 days, and then it got to you.
So it was like a combo of the like USPS is having a tough time with packages. If you have a package that's important to you, probably use UPS or
FedEx,
honestly. Yeah. But
right now,
anyway, so it arrives. It's hype. First issue is it's missing the power cord. So
it's not missing the brick. It's missing the trapezoid cable that goes from the brick to the wall.
Exactly. And I didn't happen to have one. I know you have a lot. I just didn't happen to have one.
I'm somebody who accumulates so many wires like that, and like the 2 little dot wire. I probably have 12 of each of those because they just run so many things.
I like whenever I get rid of something or let go of something, I clean house all the time. So like everything is the bare necessities.
Yeah, I don't live like that. I just accumulate so much shit.
I had to Goodwill, which is the one that we both went to in Jason's Goodwill video. Because they have a lot of cables like that, usually.
Well, it's the Goodwill computer store. It's not just any Goodwill. It's the one that all the electronics get sent to.
They were cleaned out.
Man.
No cable bin. Like, we had seen the big cable stash before. That, like, the store looked really clean. That should have been my first indicator that this wasn't going to be the most successful trip.
Damn.
They had several Xbox 360s, but no power cables for them.
Do they have any hard drives? Because the last time I was there, they had a few Xbox 360 like slim hard drives.
That would be interesting and looking up. However, I'm planning on using the new USB exploit to try.
You might still need a hard drive. I would still get a hard drive for it.
There's a chance. So I may look at it. There's also mods you can do where you can insert an SSD into that same SATA drive bay. But
I know for a fact you need a hard drive to play original Xbox games on it. So that's why I would want it. That's what I was trying to tell you about hacking it in, because it's a whole. You need to partition the drive in a specific way, and then you need to install something into one of the partitions in order to actually get it to work.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it is a little weird. And when I was 14, I couldn't figure it out, but I figured it out a few years ago. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, aside from that, I did order the funny thing is I don't have a USB stick, so I ordered one.
You don't have any USB, dude. I have a drawer literally just fucking overflowing with USB sticks.
I needed to get one anyway because I was gonna. I bought a replacement power cable for my Surface Pro 4. I wanted to put Linux on my old Surface Pro 4 because I got it up and running again. I was thinking maybe doing Fedora, but then I've heard that the like command prompt stuff is different for Fedora than like other brands of Unix. Like the syntax differs a little bit. So I was like, you know what? I might just slap Ubuntu on there just to start. Probably just, the thing is like, this isn't going to be for me to use really. I was just like, oh, this would be a nice extra tool for Sakina to use when she wants to have more of a, something like that potentially. But Windows 11 sucks. Windows 11 doesn't even work on the Surface Pro 4. So I needed to get one anyway, and now it'll serve more than one purpose, basically.
I used Linux as my main OS for a little over a year once, because when I first moved to Florida, the computer that I moved with fried in a hurricane. It just like died.
Damn.
So I did the meme. I got a really cheap, like old Windows XP sticker on it. Fucking old ass computer. It was like 10 years old at that point. And just put Linux on it. And it worked as it functioned as a computer. I could browse the web just fine. I could
Definitely
even
no games back then, but
well, I don't really play games on PC anyway.
That's
I got
true.
some like
So it
really
doesn't matter.
shitty video editor that I would like try and crunch out some videos with, and it was not the best time. I was very happy when I actually got to build my own PC later when I got sick of that.
Well, I guess to get things back on track on the Xbox 360 track,
Oh yeah.
solved that issue, and I just went ahead and bought one in a store. I could have saved a couple bucks getting it online, but I went.
Can you tell me how much you paid? You went to Best Buy and bought one. I can only imagine. There was probably like 15 fucking bucks there.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was 14 something, but it ended up being like 16 after tax.
That's
And
sickening.
that's why I was just like,
That
But
sucks.
the thing is, I didn't have one. It's funny you mentioned the double, like the two circles one. I have a lot of those actually.
Yeah.
Not a lot, but like a couple versus zero. Anyway, got it hooked up, right? And I'm like, cool that it came with the original, right? The original.
You know what's funny about my setup at home is I actually, at all times, have a multi-purpose one of the trapezoid cables because it fits with so many different things. Just always plugged in, so I don't have to mess with my setup. Like, if I need to plug in the 360, it's there. If I need to plug in a PS3, it's there. If I need to plug in a fucking computer, it's there. There's just so many things it works with.
Well, I guess back to the the controller
Xbox One?
has. Yeah. Oh, really? Well, yeah. I don't have my Xbox One anymore because I sold it.
The brick,
but the Xbox Series X uses the two little.
Yeah,
dots.
it uses the two circles. Same with the PS5.
But that was the first issue. Second issue was the battery pack. If you just gently touch it or push it or tap it, controller turns off. Now,
I have a hack for this because this happened to my old.
I think there's probably a way to fix this.
Get a rubber band or a hair tie and just like put it over. That's what I did.
Yeah,
and it worked.
Something like that, or like, maybe I look into like a rechargeable battery pack, but it's just a little finicky. But I could get it to work for a long time, and I could even shake it around. It's just something about just touching it is sensitive. Anyway,
That
so
sucks.
All right, well, but the thing is, for an old controller like this, everything else about it
feels
aside
good.
From
Buttons.
Yeah, aside from the rigid, there's a few like it's a little rough on the top here. Like when I go around, it doesn't. But that everything else feels perfect. Like,
oh man,
not gunky. The triggers feel great. Button feels great.
I was extremely worried they were gonna ship it with a wired GameStop brand fucking controller.
Right. Yeah, that would have been something. But one thing that I noticed is on the black controllers, like it's still metal here on the Xbox logo, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's the older one for the white one, it's brushed, and this one's just shiny. So that was interesting. I didn't actually know that because I never owned one of the black controllers.
I never owned a white one. I always just had the black one because I had the Slim 360. I didn't have the older model until later.
Yeah, and I never had a Slim. I only had the older one. So it's kind of cool. I always thought these looked slick. But
yeah,
here comes the more annoying issue. So I'm just like, because here's the thing. I just wanted to verify that it worked.
I mean,
right?
GameStop already fucked up. They've already fucked you by not including the power cable, which is ridiculous.
It was very late. The power cable wasn't there, so that's a little extra money on my end. The controller has the little bump issue, and then I plug it in, and I'm like, let's just start with Halo 1. Slap that bitch in.
It wouldn't work.
Put it. Yep,
you need a hard
wouldn't
drive.
work. And I was like, wait, hold on, huh?
You need a hard drive for that.
The anniversary.
Okay, that one. Oh,
yeah, because you got a few games. It was funny. I actually already own Halo 3 and Anniversary. Those were the overlaps, but I used the one just to let's just see, right? And it's like, this game's rated M.
Oh,
parental controls are on, and I was like, what? First of all, I'd never even heard of anyone enabling parental controls ever. And then I'm like, oh, well, I'll just do like a factory reset, right?
Yeah.
And I go in, and then it's just like, you can't do it because the parental controls are enabled. And I was like, whoa, okay. And so I was like, well, how do I do this? There's
ridiculous.
like 100 videos online and 100 forum posts of like, I found it. It's this code. Because based on your current update, like there's that, it's like you have to go like left trigger, right trigger, X, Y, LB, RB, and then that's the same every time. But then there's 4 other inputs that could be anything, like any of those buttons, any direction on the D-pad, or clicking the, like, and so clicking the sticks, and I'm like, I'll never guess the 4. So
Yeah.
there used to be an old like thing you could use, and you'd have to actually open up your Xbox 360 and find like a code, and like and then but now like it's a little bit better. You can add it to your Microsoft account, and then you can disable it. You can not disable it, but you can find what the code is that you have to enter. And I couldn't get into my Microsoft account because it's on a dead email, and I've actually had this problem for a little bit now. It's on my old, I think it's on my old, like, college email, and so I have to physically contact their help desk to get that up so I can go.
I actually ran into a problem with that recently because I was trying to use PowerPoint recently, and I had it through my school. So I was trying to log into my school shit, and it wouldn't let me. They must have deactivated it or something.
Yeah, so you got to contact them, and it's just.
Well, I didn't do that. I was just like,
but you added it. You added it to yours.
Yeah,
and you told me because
you were like, dude, this isn't working out. I think we got to return it. And I'm like, no, we're not returning it.
Yeah,
what's the problem?
Yeah,
like, what's the problem? And you're like, well, you need a Microsoft account, and I can't get into mine. And I'm like, if you're okay with it, I'll just do it on mine.
It was
so
like
we did.
I learned you've never returned anything in your life.
I did think of one thing after I said that.
Okay.
It was I bought a graphics card for my computer once that just didn't work.
Yeah.
It just straight up did not work. So and it was through Amazon, so I actually had to like ship it back.
Yeah. For me, I was at the point where there was enough that was fucked where I was just like, fuck this. But like that's the thing. I didn't pay for it, right? So and we fixed it. So we're all good now. But it's just like, man, GameStop, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Like
I never use GameStop, so
well, I thought it would be fun to just like send it to you, just to like not because I had faith that GameStop would like do us right. It's kind of because I thought we would have a good story if it didn't, and you wouldn't be out any fucking money, like you'd be fine.
Oh, no,
because it was just me sending a thing to you.
The coolest thing is just that you were thoughtful and you sent me an Xbox 360 because I'm tight on money, and I did, and now I have one, and it's awesome. So
I'll bet.
Now that it's all working and stuff, it's like you literally shipped a system that is effectively that wouldn't work. You can't even play games on it because it's like you what are you, and it didn't even have it couldn't even plug it in. So it's just like, I don't even know what they're smoking over there. I haven't used GameStop for anything in years and years and years, so I don't really. But that's the thing. It's like I remember
wasn't
the
a good
memes
experience
from like 2010 of like the old Rage comics, and so many of them ended in fucking GameStop.
Yeah,
and I was like, damn, it's like it's real.
Times don't change, man.
They don't change. But seriously, thank you, man. Thank you so much.
That was no problem.
Really excited to try that exploit and just play some of my old games. I also realized when I did this, because it was like the first game I was going to try was like, let me plop Dark Souls 2 in this bitch, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I open up my Dark Souls 2 thing. I'm like, I left it at Danny DeVoyd's house.
Really? You left it there?
I texted him and he had it.
System.
He's sending it my way, so thanks for that, Danny. But like,
that's funny.
It was just like, and then I was like, wow, so you didn't turn on the 360 between when I visited for Tappers and now?
Oh, why would he?
Not a true gamer.
Well, I mean, I get how it is. I don't keep everything hooked up at once, so like I probably wouldn't have either, unless I was on a 360 kick. So
yeah, I mean, obviously, I haven't been playing any 360. It's all funny because like all of this 360 stuff spawned from our console discussion. I was like, yeah, the 360 is good. And then I was just thinking about like how I wanted to play on a real 360 again, and I was bummed that mine was finally dead. And because like I can emulate it on the Series X, and it's great.
Yeah,
well, for a lot of games, it's great.
For some games,
it's just like I wanted to see it on the actual 360 again for some reason. And
dude,
like,
I would want to plug it into your little Sony TV. Your little CRT.
I can. That's the beauty. All the different outputs.
Oh, it even came with composite cables, which is interesting, right?
It did come with the composite cables. And, you know, I have one cable I do have plenty of is HDMI cables. So I'm never...
Oh, yeah. Everybody does. So. Unless you're like a turbo boomer, you've got a million HDMI cables.
Yeah. But anyway, Jason, thank you for the Xbox 360. I'm going to be putting it to work. And you might even see it in a video on my channel within a year. Because I'm gonna blast the expectations for when you might see something like as far as I can.
Hell yeah!
But I've been cooking something that involves a 360, and I was kind of like, well, I can't do that now because I don't know when I'll be able to get one. It's like, oh well. So, hell yeah!
I'm glad.
Again, happy birthday.
If I could...
Happy birthdays to Jason Graves. Here's the thing. I didn't like learning that you got that for your birthday. You spent your birthday money on me? Jason.
I will not confirm or deny that was actually from my birthday.
Unbelievable. That's why I was like, you bastard. How dare you spend your birthday gift card
What does that have
me?
to do? That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how I got it.
You're
the thing is, I had
treat
selfish
yourself
intent
on your
at first.
birthday.
Yeah, but I didn't go out with the intent to buy you something. That seemed like the best use of my money because I didn't want anything. The only thing that even like kind of tickled my fancy a little bit when I went out that day was I found a Wonder Boy collection on Switch. And I'm like, $25? I don't know about that.
You know, it's funny. I remember the review of that from Happy Console Gamer. He liked it. Yeah, I think he liked it.
Well, I'm sure it's just all the fucking Wonder Boy games on a Switch cartridge.
He likes Wonder Boy.
Wonder Boy's cool.
Gamer. Yeah.
I feel like in my... someday I could do a full Wonder Boy series video. That would be fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I mean, I've already reviewed 3 in my TurboGrafx video. And
it's one of the few games. Yeah, like it's one of the few games I'm like, I really want to do like a mini Master System series.
Ooh.
Yeah. I've really wanted to play that. And
you could borrow my Master System. I have one.
Oh yeah. Well, you know me. I want the Mark III.
Yeah, you have to get the Mark III. Whatever.
I want to film it, you know, because it's just such a sexy system. Like, just looks so good. So, but you know what? Thanks, Jason. Happy birthday, Jason. Shalom.
Yeah, you were trying to wrap that up a few times. Like and subscribe, everybody.